It's good to be here celebrating Cinco de Mayo at this Grand Rapids Public Museum. It is beautiful. Everything looks so beautiful.
It does. Who knew that 4,000 Mexicans defeating 6,000 French people could result in us being able to get together in Grand Rapids and have a party? I think that's about as good as it
in
gets.
the Grand Rapids Public Museum.
It is
at
so
that.
perfect.
Yes, it's a perfect venue.
Please join me in recognizing Dante and Ana Villarreal as the 2015 Cinco de Mayo Committee Padrinos. Dante and Ana are the proud parents of 2 children, Isa and Christian, 3 months old. Dante is the director of the Small Business Development Center at Grand Valley State University. Dante also serves as the board chair of the West Michigan Hispanic Chamber of Commerce and a member of the Mexican Heritage Association. Again, help me in congratulating our padrinos, Dante and Ana Villarreal.
Muchas gracias a todos. De parte de Ana y su servidor, muchas gracias por las atenciones. Thank you very much. It's an honor for us to be the padrinos for 2015. Thank you to the Committee to Honor Cesar E.Chavez, and of course, thank you to the one, the only, Lupe Ramos Montigny. Thank you.
It is the museum's mission to present culture, science, and history through a uniquely Grand Rapids lens. And so I would submit to you and argue today that it is right and fitting then that this institution host for now the 4th year this very special event today.
In behalf of the Committee to Honor Cesar E.Chavez and the Unity Committee, Aquinas College, Calvin College, Davenport University, Ferris State University, Grand Rapids Community College, Grand Rapids Public Museum, Grand Rapids Public Schools, Grand Valley State University, Kendall College of Art and Design, and Western Michigan University School of Social Workers, we welcome you to the 2015 Cesar E. Chavez Cinco de Mayo celebration. The Mexican culture is recognized for hosting vibrantly colorful celebrations, and this Cinco de Mayo is no exception.
Among the many accomplishments symbolized by Cinco de Mayo observances, the Committee to Honor Cesar E. Chavez celebrates the determination of Mexicans as demonstrated in the Battle of Puebla. Like the steadfast commitment of the Mexican soldiers, the committee is determined to give students the gift of opportunity through education. In doing so, the rich legacy, spirit, and impact of the Battle of Puebla lives on. Thank you.
It is an honor for me to invite to the podium a very special person, a woman who has devoted her life to provide an exceptional education for all students, a fellow State Board of Education member, and most important, a friend, the Honorable Eileen Weiser. Let's give her a big round of applause. Eileen is from Ann Arbor, Michigan. Eileen was elected to the State Board of Education for her 2nd term in 2010. She is from Ann Arbor, the land of U of M, and Eileen will present the first 2015 Cesar E. Chavez Cinco de Mayo celebration recipient. amigos y amigas, help me again welcome Eileen to Grand Rapids.
Through it all, he's earned the love, trust, and professional respect of his 350 plus or minus staff. They say he's always had their backs. May all of us have a mic in our corner as we move through life. Ladies and gentlemen, State Superintendent Mike Flanagan.
I want to start by just saying what an honor it is to know these two people. These are just heroes of mine. It's one thing that I struggle with a little bit as a state superintendent is trying to keep Republicans and Democrats on the board together. And this is a perfect example of that unity. So it's certainly an honor for me to be here today, but I want to honor you at the same time. I talk about children focus. We have 1.5 million children in Michigan, and we have to work towards this every day for their success. For me, the honor to be here and to be honored with Cesar E.Chavez and that particular story is one that I was just asked to briefly talk about. Eileen kind of did this in her own way, but yeah, I was a Brooklyn, New York kid. I wasn't really doing well. I had good parents, they're great parents, but they were busy, they had 8 kids. I'm the oldest, well, they were busy, obviously, with 8 kids. And I was the oldest of 8, and it was a teacher. Miss Kubler was a teacher. I was a New York City kid, my dad was a GI Bill guy. We moved out to Long Island, and things got worse, actually, because I can't imagine what it's like for folks of color or immigrants, because I even had issues because I dressed like the people in West Side Story. Those of you who are my age, you know the play. And if you move to Long Island and you dress like West Side Story, you're automatically a pariah. People are afraid you're going to marry their kids or that you got a knife. And so that didn't go well for a while. And then this woman, Miss Kubler, came into my life in addition to my parents and changed everything. I wish she had lived to this day because it would be, she would believe it, but no other teacher I've ever had would believe I'd be the state superintendent of the school. So I just can't tell you how important it is to me to be recognized at a time when we do care about social justice and equity for all. All of our kids really can learn, and you know, the way I think about it is all means each. If we can't count on each of our kids and feel responsible for every one of them, whether they're my grandkids or any of your children, then we fail. But thank you so much for this honor, Lupe, in particular, and thank you for the attention today. And I came in with a shirt and tie and coat because I had some meetings this morning and I have to stop by a school on the way back, and I hid to change quickly because Lupe was so nice to give me this shirt, and I thought I dare not show up. You know, Lupe, this would have been trouble. So here I am with this shirt.
Yeah, we don't give up trophies, and you know, I have a lot of trophies. Where are they? In the wall, in the closet? No. So we give them something traditional. We give them a guayabera. Guayabera is a Mexican shirt. And I want all of you to go look it up because it's got a very significant meaning to Latino men. And another name for it is a wedding shirt. Many in Texas and in Mexico, many people wear guayaberas. All the men wear guayaberas, even the groom. So it's a very traditional shirt, and that's what Superintendent Flanagan is wearing. Cesar's legacy belongs to everyone. Miss Connie Deng was born in Vietnam, coming to the United States at an early age. Her family's struggles were surmountable. The war forced them to leave their dear country and escape the hardships of the day. Connie has prepared herself to empower children, families, and community by creating a culture of service, engagement, and leadership. She has been determined to make a difference and prove to the world that living in the United States has been a privilege. Amigos y amigas, please help me welcome Ms. Connie Deng, my friend, to the podium.
Thank you, Lupe. Good afternoon. To whom much is given, much is expected. As a woman who was born during the Vietnam War, grew up in the midst of the war, and eventually fled my native land to immigrate to my new home in West Michigan, I have the first-hand experience in the giving and support of our community. When my family arrived to West Michigan in the late 1970s, this community took us in and gave us everything that we need so that we can get back on our feet and to achieve the dream that we have risked our lives for when we escaped Vietnam in search of peace, humanity, and freedom. We all have our life-altering story, a moment that changes our life forever. Today, I reflect on my story with gratitude, with a sense of privilege that I now have the capacity to pay forward and to give back to the community that once served me. As Cesar E.Chavez said, we cannot seek achievement for ourselves and forget about progress and prosperity for our community. Our ambitions must be broad enough to include the aspirations and the needs of others, and for their sakes and for our own. Indeed, this work is much bigger than me or any individual. To the members of the Committee to Honor Cesar E.Chavez, many of you in the room today, I thank you for adopting me into the family and for giving me the opportunity to serve alongside with you. Together, we have taken the 3 signature programs, including the October Gala, the Cesar E.Chavez Social Justice March, and also today's program, Cinco de Mayo, to the next level. So thank you.
Appreciate my work and my honoring with this award. I thank the City of Grand Rapids for the partnership we have formed. In these 2 years, we have worked together to provide information to the community. Thanks, Mr. Tom Almonte, for trusting in Radio La Mejor GR. Thanks, Greg Samstrom, City Manager, and thanks to Mayor George Harwell.